Happy Sunday.
What's up?
What's up?
We're back.
A little Sunday night action, competing with football games. Probably a smart tactic on our part.
Yeah.
My part, really. I requested this, but welcome to the cast.
Yeah, here we are.
Been here. It's a big one, too.
Yeah. Well, the Game Related Network is back together on a Sunday night. We have some fucking awesome news to share, and I'm sure everybody's already heard it, but there's been a new Half-Life game announced.
Oh, yeah. Before we do
shit.
that,
yeah,
though,
I mean,
before we
yeah.
do that, let's introduce ourselves.
Well, okay, yeah. Well, yeah. Okay, my name's Kevin. Let's get it out of the way.
Adam in the house.
I'm Zach.
Yeah. We're the Game Related Network crew, but yes.
Oh, man.
Yes, the Half-Life game. Not just any Half-Life game on any platform. It's a full-on VR
Virtual
Half-Life
reality.
game.
And it's not just on any VR. It's on every VR that Steam VR can be associated with. So that's Windows Mixed Reality, Oculus Rift, obviously Valve Index, and HTC Vive.
Oh, yeah.
And is this also going to be on Oculus Quest?
Well, so with Link, yes, but not. Okay. There's not going to be a port to Quest independently. Okay. But you'll be able to play it with Oculus Link, which is cool. I'm going to talk a little bit about that later, possibly.
Nice.
All right. So you can play it with a Quest, but you have to have a PC to play it on Steam VR.
So no PlayStation VR.
Yeah, no PSVR. At least not at this point.
No Nintendo
maybe PS5.
I don't think it can handle what it looks like, and we're gonna go over that.
Yeah.
Second here,
exactly.
I don't know if PlayStation's up for that task right now.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been a long time coming. I mean, we're gonna show the trailer in just a second here, but man. It's been a long ride. I mean, people have been wanting a new Half-Life game forever, and it's been overall really interesting to see the reception of the announcement. It's called Half-Life Alyx. You're going to be playing as Alex Vance, and it's sort of a prequel to Half-Life 2. But yeah, man, you want to just roll that beautiful footage, and we can just bathe in its glory?
We can do that. We can definitely do that, bad boy. So we're going to make sure we good play it.
So you mean to tell me that I can't play this on my Nintendo Labo?
No, not yet.
That's a shame.
It's not.
No, I mean, I
miles ago. Did we take it over there?
Yeah, maybe.
I think we did.
Hang on a sec.
Get our tools back real quick.
Might need that.
Oh yeah, because it's not the live screen. That's the only problem. We readjusted that. Without further ado, here we go.
Roll that.
I'm here. So what's the plan?
We can get this weapon. What we doing here?
Man.
Those visuals for a VR game, oh my goodness.
I'm gonna head inside, find my
When you're seeing stuff like this, how much?
Yeah.
There's so much they can do with like hacking and lockpick. City 17 before we see it in the state we see it in too. To see what that's gonna be cool, man.
Classic healing noise.
Yeah. Hear the combine. Little grumbles. That, man. Everything's got physics that you can interact with, it looks like.
Oh, God.
They've got Dad.
They're gonna find out what he knows, and then they're gonna kill him.
All this is my fault. I never told you. I couldn't. I'm so sorry, baby.
You are not safe here. Alex Vance alone cannot prevent his fate. Close your eyes, honey.
Oh, man.
Oh, but wait.
That part right there.
Yeah.
That part right there, man. March
2020.
March?
As if there wasn't enough coming out in that time frame.
There is no way I'm going to be able to handle spring. I was already wondering how, if there's ever been a season of gaming that packed and then this showing
up until
up.
E3 as a whole, that entire first half of that year, for me personally, I've got at least one game every month that I'm basically guaranteed to be interested in or get. You got Dragon Ball Z Kakarot and SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated in January. Those are my two big ones. Yeah. I'm ashamed of that second one a little bit. Not really. Not really. But it's a remaster, and it's a $60 remaster of a licensed video game from THQ back in the day. But THQ is actually pretty good. It's for a licensed game, it's solid, fun action adventure. But Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, that's gonna be fun.
That's me.
Pretty stoked on that. Yeah,
definitely. Ori and Will of the Wisps in February. Initially, Last of Us Part 2 in February, but now that's been pushed to May. Yeah. But
just a little bit of mercy.
Yeah, honestly, it's like, thank God. Right?
For me, March, the big one's Animal Crossing, New Horizons, and obviously that's the big one for me. But Final Fantasy VII Remake is another
the big one.
Yeah. No, I'll acknowledge overall that's a big one, but for me it's New Horizons. I mean, you know me, I've been freaking out over Animal Crossing for this whole time.
Literally, he had an existential crisis when it got delayed.
Yes, I did.
Like at work, I was
it
like,
was
"Hey,
horrible.
bro, it's gonna be okay.
It was horrible.
Life is gonna be okay." You know, we had to pick some spirits up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, yeah, no, that kind of I mean, Death Stranding was just so awesome that came out this year, but I'm getting off track here. Animal Crossing, New Horizons, Doom Eternal is also going to be March. Final Fantasy VII is going to be March. We've got Cyberpunk in April, Last of Us in May, E3 in June. Even if no games come out in June, we got E3.
It's going to be a packed first quarter. Even. Yeah, we're going to be busy, but I mean, the announcement for this. People were, they had said it was going to be out by the end of this year, earlier this year when they released the index. Yeah, and that would have been nuts. But, I'm okay. I mean, like March is, I can wait. That's not that far away.
Definitely.
It's already showing up on my Steam library because I got the index. So if you get an index before the end of 2019, you or even just the controllers, you get the game added to your library.
Really?
So yeah. And man, it's so much hype. There was a lot of rumors leading up to this, but I think the reason the dam broke was because there was the transcript with Jeff Keighley interviewing some of the Valve developers that leaked online, and then Valve ended up creating a Twitter account and announcing the news on the day after that leaked. So that was Tuesday.
Do you think they were saving that for the Video Game Awards?
Well, I think they were gonna release. Okay, so actually, they were gonna announce it. I think last week anyway.
Oh, okay.
But it was gonna be Wednesday or Thursday. So Tyler McVicker, who does the Valve News Network, he's basically spent the last 10 years just researching Valve and data mining. I've talked about him a few times, I think, on the channel, referencing a lot of his info. He's been talking about this game for a long time, and he's just been so validated, and everything he said, is pretty much been accurate, and it's a Half-Life game. It's happening, and it's been great watching his channels over the last week, just seeing him celebrate and get to say "I told you so" to everybody. So congrats, Tyler. Good work. But I mean, there's so much happening.
That was weird. Opposite hands. That was a moment.
Yeah. That's the game-related network synchronization,
Family
all on level. But man, there's just so much going on with it. I watched a 40-minute. I was telling Adam earlier. I watched a 40-minute analysis of that 2-minute trailer earlier. And there's a lot of stuff packed in there. I mean, the technology that they're using to make the game, it's all Source 2. Source 2, they're saying, is finally finished. And they're also potentially going to be releasing the SDK for people to work with, similar to where they have the Hammer map creator for Counter-Strike and those games. And so I'm excited to see what the community can do with that. I mean, we're going to have Gary's Mod in VR now. Basically.
Man.
That's
basically... wonderful news for us.
Yeah.
That's best case scenario for us. It's just God, this feels like back in the day when PC gaming and online gaming was starting to become a big thing. Did you guys ever? There's this place called Warzone Gaming, and it was $3 an hour to play whatever video games you want, and they had a bunch of computers and consoles set up, and it was
There was a cafe that I went to, not a cafe, it was a video rental store that had a gaming cafe sort of thing set up. I forget what it was called, but it wasn't Warzone. I heard about Warzone specifically, but this was. some video store on Alma School down in Chandler.
Yeah.
And it was cool. Yeah, me and my buddies played a lot of like Battlefield 1942 or
that used
Vietnam.
to be the place to hang out and meet up back in the day. And I remember when my brother and my neighbors and we all would play Counter-Strike there and stuff like that. And I mean, just hearing about Valve and Source 2 and this new Half-Life game and all this stuff coming up, it's like, oh god, if it's that time for VR, that's a very exciting time.
It's
for
it
VR.
is definitely that time for VR.
That's huge. And I mean, obviously, Asgard's Wrath has been great, but I mean, those load times are brutal, honestly.
Yeah. Well, that's something they've hammered out.
Yeah.
In the new Source engine, you're talking about you're talking about Asgard's Wrath, or are you talking about? Okay, sorry. Yeah. I thought you were talking about Source's loading issues because. In all the Half-Life games, you know, as you transition between areas, like you just get hit with like a stuck loading, and you just gotta wait like 3 seconds and then it kicks back in.
Is that going to be a
vehicles and shit?
Yeah.
I take it that won't be returning with this new.
Precisely.
Yeah. Okay, and that's going to be important because it's like when you're in VR, sometimes when you have a loading screen, it's nothing happens when you move around, so the loading screen just stays exactly the way it is, and it can be pretty disorienting when that's the case. You still want to have that rendering of however many frames a second from all the cameras, so you can still feel like the pause thing should be right there and always stay right there no matter where my head goes. It should be right there in that area. So it's nice to hear something like that, and that can I don't remember exactly what games I've seen that in. Thrill of the Fight probably, or Asgard's Wrath in particular instances, but I mean, it's a wonderful game, but I think I need to upgrade my computer for
And there's been an addition. There's a slow motion button.
Oh yes, you finally did it. Yes.
Yeah. These give me a slow motion button. We're like, under what circumstances? Like any circumstance. So D got his slow motion button. It's the A button on the left controller.
On the left controller, sick. Oh yeah, that bass drop.
And if you double tap it, quarter speed. And if you triple tap it, 8 speed. And it goes away when you let go.
Hell yeah. It makes shooting so much easier.
So we're like, why not just toss a little Max Payne in there, right?
So sick. That's so cool.
This is a high level maneuver that with enough tries you might be able to do, or maybe you'll get it right away. Reload kickflip. That's your prompt. That's like your creative prompt.
Reload kickflip.
Do a kickflip reload.
Okay.
We've been practicing at the office for the trailer.
Almost got it. Damn.
Yeah. I'm out.
Reload. That was close. I gotta get this. This is so sad if I can't get this.
Gotta land one.
Oh! Yeah!
clean.
It wasn't clean. It wasn't clean. But it almost worked. The fact that you can just do this in slow motion is so sick.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh shit. Hey, Brett, come back. Oh man. Oh dude. Thanks, Brett. He knows I love M16s. Hell yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, sick. Ugh. You know what? Just gonna do it like I would do it in real life.
Oh. Get over here. Yeah.
All right. Get over here. Give me that. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was the first time. It's interesting seeing how everybody approaches different problems.
Oh, look at this guy.
Yeah, so these are the null bodies. These are the lowest guys on the totem pole in the world of MythOS. They're basically workers. They pretty much sit completely dormant unless they're activated. They're also the first enemy that you see in the game.
Oh shit, he doesn't want to be inside of it.
It's like a bully simulator.
Get inside of it. Come here. Come over here. Come over here. Nope, give me this arm. Come here. Freaking nerd, get in here.
Just play the Metal Gear Solid. The Metal Gear Solid music.
Just get inside. Get inside, you son of a bitch!
If you fold them up, it turns out. Oh.
Get this arm. Get your fat ass inside this locker.
So this is something I don't think people are gonna be able to unsee in VR. Like once you've had the experience of being able to touch enemies and like a guy, like a zombie or something gets up in your face and you can shove him back and then reload your gun and shoot him while he's on the ground, it's like once you've done that, that's the only way, you know? Like you have to be able to touch enemies in VR games.
There he is, okay. There we are, okay.
Do not go in there.
No evidence. All right, let's get the F out of here. Oh my God, these little roly-poly guys. Oh, they're hunting these guys.
Yeah, like I said, you do not want to be the bottom of the totem pole here. The poor null bodies, they are the low class in this world.
Oh! Oh shit!
Kickflip!
Kickflip! Wait! Oh, almost!
It counts!
Oh, that was close.
So those are the Omni projectors. They are basically sentient things from Monogon in MythOS that are basically keeping the peace.
Whoa.
And in the distance, you asked about the starting gate. In the distance, that tower, that's the clock tower.
Shit.
That's where your destination is in this game.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I was not expecting this guy to come out of nowhere.
Got him.
These freaky little boys.
Yeah.
Top off.